1v2 currently to Dadin. I'm going to head on over to Dadin real quick, see what's happening. Not too much movement on their side. Kowalski also, he's actually trying to get the, he got the high ground position actually above the two players of Jamie and Durr. They'll be able to relieve some pressure away from Dadin because they can't peek all that easily around the walls. So overall, I got to say, Loops, despite being like cornered by a 2-2 split of Nova, like it seems like they're in control in a way.
Who's the one that's cornered? That's the question. I mean, this isn't even a battle for position. This is not even a battle for position because if you look at the circle, it's not even remotely center. Like, I mean, actually, to be fair, it's relatively center.
It's okay.
I mean, still, it's like it's not really a positional battle that you need to take in circle one. That's for sure. Bluebees, by the way, because they came out on top, they've got a great position in Camp Charlie now. Team Secret heading their way.
Yeah, in cave, where actually, like where that cave finished, it was like mind-boggling to most people. I do believe that was a really fun one to see where Team Secret went to cave early on, but it was actually a second position did go over to Secret Jin because they had JGC to just did the Diglett move as I called it and just stayed in the caverns in the cave and was able to snatch away that second position. It was at the end of the day won by Bigatron, but Dadin makes it over. Going to be taking some big shots by Jimmy, but we'll be able to make it to Rock once again. Very slow process rock by rock and able to almost make it to the compound. This is well played, but all of that for nothing as Paraboy finds the angle with the M16 and will get the knock onto Dadin.
They have such a nice split that they've clearly obviously worked it for the double cover there, but Dadin going down and now Kayovsky seeing Jimmy. Should be an open shot across the road and it is. That's a mistake from Jimmy and it hasn't got confirmed though. So Kayovsky knows he can't push because he knows Dur's sitting in and around that wall, but look at Dadin. So they're using him to crawl in to try and get the vision.
Yeah, he's going to do exactly that. Great shots coming out from Durr. And you mentioned it, like even if you're knocked, you can still have some really big impact in these games. And that's what they're using Dadin for exactly at this current moment. Mollies are coming on through because once again, the information was given over. That's going to be a good one. Hopefully he doesn't chuck it onto Dadin by mistake. Yeah. But it will be forcing Durr then to really retreat away from that position and maybe actually allow Kowalski to go for the res onto Dadin. So like overall, this is even though they had Dadin get knocked, like they are playing around this so well. Like Loop's really showing that they are one of the best teams in the world. Like
he's
really.
misread it. He's misread it. I don't think he realizes that Jimmy's crawled. He's looking towards Jimmy. Obviously, that he knows he got the damage on. So Jimmy's actually crawled all the way around to the wall. So he's doing that. Meanwhile, it's Paraboy versus Federal. The other side, they're having a basically 1v1. Tell a lie because Paraboy has been finished. Federal has 2v1 to call away Paraboy.
Oh, Federal doing some... Oh no, Champanovic can't fight back. That was almost a throw happening on his end. He does get the flood switches over to the AKM. And will be able to find it. Federal will be left stranded for the side of Loops. So like, I was going to say here, D-Man, that was almost a mistake because when you're jumping over, you're in an animation that you can't shoot from. But he was able to still come out on top. So big surprise. But Federal, he knows they're heavily hurt. This is his time to strike.
Yeah, he knows they're very low. Did he just see Jimmy pass by? He certainly saw Dirt. Doesn't quite manage to catch him just in time. You can shoot underneath their buildings as well, so he might be able to just clip the heels. Would take them both down. He has got the nades. He's just 2v1. This would effectively be a 1v4, albeit stalled out from Federal, if he can do it. The man that was MVP over in PMPL Americas.
Yeah, like definitely one of the best players up there was the likes of Courier also. So you've got to keep those guys in mind for the potential MVP prize of $10,000 US at the end of the Global Championship. I think that he's going to be on the very, very select list of players high up there. But now Jimmy, they were able to res themselves back up. They got the first aid, they got the pills and the energy drinks that are, by the way, have to be Mountain Dew. That's how they res up into this. But Federal, he's got the information. The grenade's flying on by. Looks pretty good. It will be a connection onto Dirt. And not only it gets a knock, it puts Jimmy so low. One play is all Federal needs. He goes for the final push. Able to take the shot. No, what? Oh, Jimmy gets it. That was not even a headshot. I think there was a headshot followed up with a body shot.
Oh, that looked like it absolutely whiffed it. I think he only had a couple of bullets left.